What do most goals for personal branding have in common? Well, when people start thinking about personal branding, they often set goals like, I want more followers, or I want more visibility, or I want more people to know who I am. So here's the interesting thing. If you look closely, most personal branding goals actually have something very important in common. And it's not fame, it's not popularity, and it's definitely not just having a big audience. The real goal of personal branding is way more meaningful, and once you understand it, it will completely change how you approach building your brand. Let's dive right in. A lot of people assume personal branding is about becoming well known. They think it means building a big following, posting constantly on social media, or becoming some type of online influencer. But popularity like this doesn't create a meaningful personal brand. You can have thousands or even millions of followers and still not be known for anything specific. So when that happens, it's actually very difficult to build trust. It's difficult to build influence or get any opportunity from your brand. So the real question becomes, what are we actually trying to accomplish with personal branding? When you look at the goals behind the most successful personal brands, there's a clear pattern. They're not trying to become known for everything. They're trying to become known for something specific. So in other words, the real goal of personal branding is to become known for solving a specific problem for a specific audience. And that's it. So when people hear your name, they immediately associate you with something valuable. Maybe it's leadership, maybe it's marketing, maybe it's health, maybe it's entrepreneurship. See, but there's clarity and people know what you can help with. My friend Rory Vaden, he teaches something great about branding. He says your personal brand should be built around finding your uniqueness and using it in the service of others. So in other words, your brand isn't about promoting yourself, it's about helping people. Your brand grows when you consistently share your knowledge, your experience, and your perspective in a way that can actually solve people's problems. So over time, what this creates is something very valuable, and that thing is trust. Now, this idea also aligns perfectly with the way that we approach content so that you can own your category. Instead of trying to impress people, focus on helping people. This means that instead of trying to go viral or chase trending topics, just answer the questions that your audience is already asking online. Structure your content around what they want to learn. You're solving the problems that they're actively searching for. And when you consistently create content that does that, something really powerful happens. People start to associate you with the solution. Your name becomes connected to the topic. And that's how a personal brand begins to form. So if we step back and look at personal branding goals, things like visibility or influence or opportunities or audience growth, they all connect back to one underlying objective. You want people to know you, trust you, and remember you for something valuable. When that happens, that's when the opportunities start to open up. People are going to seek your advice. They're going to recommend you to others. They invite you into conversations or opportunities that normally wouldn't have been there. And it all begins with that core idea, becoming known for solving a specific problem. So if you're thinking about building your personal brand, the first step isn't trying to become famous. The first step is much simpler. Just ask yourself, what problem do I want to be known for helping people solve? Because once that becomes clear, everything else, your content, your messaging, your platforms, everything else starts to fall into place. Over time, people begin to associate your name with that solution. And when that happens, you start to own that category in the minds of your audience. So let me show you an example. Let me introduce you to Nicolene Peck. She teaches parenting in a program called Self-Government. So check this out. If you go to YouTube right now and you type in self-government, the top 2 videos are from Nicolene's channel. Or another one I can show you is if you type in discipline teenager, you've got Nicolene ranking right at the top. Let me introduce you to somebody else. This is Jay Townsend. He is a coach and a consultant to politicians. He helps them run their campaign or win an election. So if I type in become politician, you see J ranking right here at the top. If I type in run for office, then again, we'll find J ranking right at the top. If you want to take this idea to the next level, I want to show you something incredibly powerful. It's called category dominance. Category dominance means becoming the person that shows up everywhere that your target audience is searching online. So not just one platform, but across YouTube, Google, and all the AI search tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude. When someone searches for answers in your category, they keep finding you. So that's when your personal brand really starts to work. So in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how category dominance works and how you can achieve it in your industry. So go watch Achieve Category Dominance, and I'll walk you through the strategy step by step. I'll see you there.